Hey people, it's another jam-packed episode of WWE SuperCard this evening. A lot to get through, a lot of things to collect, a few things to discuss as well. Immortals, it's been a week of Immortals. Have you been tempted yet? Have you spent your hard-earned cash? I haven't yet. Still not actually felt tempted, I have to say. I'm still a bit down on the whole concept and what it means longer term, but we'll get on to that. For the time being, I've just collected a rarity reward, just cleared the decks again. It's my 4th Cruz del Toro. Now you might look at this and go, Jim, you need to actually combine some of these, maybe even fortify some of these. Yeah, you're right, I do. And why have I got so many? Well, these are all the combinables. I don't know why they show you something when you've already got an F3 of something, but these are all the cards I'm yet to combine. It's not for the want of trying. I mean, I got 35,000 points in leagues. Obviously was doing the event over the weekend and have been playing quite regularly, I have to say. Just trying to get all these cards powered up. I think because we've been in this tier for so long, there's just so many cards knocking around in general. And obviously you give priority to the special event cards and the bigger cards. So the other cards, the straightforward tier cards, tend to take a back seat. As you can see, I've got a fairly comprehensive deck. I had to go and invest with super coins again, get myself an F1 Becky Lynch to help trailblaze on the campaign trail, and that's where we're headed next. We're headed there next because not only have I got to collect 2 WrestleMania 42 packs, just to add to this whole collection of cards that need powering up, I have also got myself within 1 star, round 84, of getting Lola Vice. It's been a long slog, and I have to say, it's thanks to this lady I think I've got a chance, not just because of her, but also because of her equipment card, which I've been extremely fortunate with and is fully charismaed out. Not so fortunate with some of my other cards, I have to say. Now, Battle Pass, this raises an interesting question. Battle Pass, I've heard it said, if people buy a Battle Pass card, well, why won't you buy an Immortals card? Because Battle Pass obviously runs out at the end of every rarity, which is fair enough. It's a fair point. What I would say though is the Battle Pass it's the weak side of me that lets me get a Battle Pass, and it's like with Liv, she's one of those few people. It'd be the same with Randy Orton or CM Punk, I have to admit. It's one of those people, and AJ Lee. Sorry, those 4, the sort of main 4. Who I would get the Battle Pass. It's like I've got one mate who's just absolutely mad on Eddie Guerrero, and any Eddie Guerrero card that exists in history he has to get. So he'd be just the same. So that's why I've got Battle Pass. But it does raise a bigger question now. You generally seem to need the Battle Pass card and its equipment card to stand a chance of getting yourself to the end of the campaign trail. Is it going to be in future that you're going to need the Immortals card to be able to get then up to that round 84? I don't know. It's something that we'll discover in future, I guess. Will not having the Immortals card actually punish you when it comes to some of these things? I don't know. We can only guess for now. But yeah, I would be interested to hear. I'm not going to have a go at anyone, obviously. If you've felt that you can afford it, it's your money, you can buy an Immortals card, then fair play to you. And I'll be interested to hear what you've done with it and whether you're enjoying it and the fact you can change the cards. When I did hear that you've obviously got all of the wrestlers, Taker and Shawn Michaels and Roman Reigns and Stone Cold Steve Austin and I said Roman Reigns, didn't I? And the other one. I forgot the other one. No, it's Macho Man Randy Savage. With those 5, whoever you select, for 200 coins per additional wrestler, you can open up the other one's cards as well. And it opens up in Rewind tier, and you've then got to go and fulfill various tasks to then get it back up into, or get it up into WrestleMania tier. But then in addition to that, the stats that you can lock down, and you can pay for re-rolls to try and boost stats and things. It's just more coins, isn't it? It's more money. It's more money. I said last week when I first saw it, when it first landed, I said this is just going to be it's a cash cow. It's a money pit. It's just another way of generating money from the whales, and it looks like that's what it is. Anyway, look, I'm talking, I'm moaning. I'm going to stop now. I do have, as I say, 2 packs to collect. That's the card I'm after. Where's she up to at the moment? 1,096. Right, let's see if anyone gets one in between. Now, I'm hoping this is right. I've really had to set things. Every time I go into this, it's changed the manager support into a power card. So that's charisma. I believe what's going to happen is there's a tag team match, male tag team match, which Yokozuna and Eddie Guerrero should win for me. Then there's the women, which I'm going to use the action support, the 315k boost on charisma. And then there's no way Joe Hendry and Randy Orton would win the final game. It's something like 4 million against 7 million. There's no way. That's the one you're going to have to use the super move for. Now, I hope this is all set up correctly. So I'm going to go in and see what happens. It's been a couple of rarities since I've actually got to the end of the campaign trail. So I'm hoping it's been worth the slog. I wanted to make sure that I landed this one because, as I say, I don't like missing out too much. And this is something that you've got to earn. You've got to earn this. You're playing to earn it. It's not going to land randomly out of a pack. You actually get a sense of fulfillment. It just says it's a card game. It's not anything you can do anything with in the real world, is it? But you do get a sense of fulfillment. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing it, would we? And a sense of satisfaction from getting the card. I'm a little bit nervous about the lasses coming in. Got to get this absolutely spot on. I did notice as well earlier when I was trying it, Liv was procking, but it was giving 0 stats for some reason. I don't know what the reason, whether that was a glitch or what, I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look. We look good. We look good. Right, now then, super move time. Now, I've had to make sure everyone was in a momentum slot as well. You really have to push the boat out, make sure that everything is taken care of. Should hopefully get to about 8 million with the super move in play against the 7.5-ish, I think it was, with the opponents. 7.9. Ooh, is that enough? 7.4, yeah, okay, yeah, we're cool. We're cool, we're there. Good lads. Send the boys. Boys are back in town. Good lads. Right, come on. There we go. Let's get the gubbins. And now, our reward time. Let's get some claiming and some rewarding. At least I won't have to power anyone up here. I've already got him. I think I've already got an F3 Cody Rhodes. But look, I'm not going to turn anything down at this stage of the game. See what else we've got. Xavier Woods, yeah. Do you know what? That's another thing that's going to really clobber us. It's clobbering time. Appropriate in CM Punk headlining this. Let's collect this. Let me just enjoy this moment. Just let me enjoy this moment before I start rabbiting on about something else. 1098. Was it 1096 when I checked? Has someone snuck in between and got one? There we go. Limited edition to add to the collection. To add to the collection. Now, there's two things here really. Firstly, this mass release. Oh, is that? I've just opened up a belt for me, is it? Oh, okay. Nice. Well, these belts really don't mean an awful lot, to be honest with you. I've been doing it. I've been playing it. It's a bit of a vanity thing, isn't it? Oh, look at me. Look at my belt. Great. Okay. Yes, all these wrestlers that are being released by WWE en masse really irritates me with the game is as soon as people are released, they start yanking their cards out of the game. So I've still got a few singles that I've got lurking around in the lower reaches. Not just of the binder, but also still saved in my cards. Where I'm hoping that for some reason they'll bring some of the cards back. Because like people do come back, don't they? You know, obviously CM Punk came back as a decent example. AJ Lee came back. So you do get a chance perhaps now and again when they kick out some old cards and it's of someone who's come back into WWE. But just look at the list of people. Look at the list of people. Zelina is very much one of them. Aleister Black too. And of course, I think they're two of the cards that I've still got in Royal Rumble tier that I haven't pro'd yet. So I'm now worried that they're not they're not going to be available anymore. Because if SuperCard has acted as swiftly as it does normally, see, look, there's Zelina. And there's Alistair Black. And I've not pro'd them yet. And it's a little thing, I know. I shouldn't get too worried about it, but I do. I get annoyed by it. Because there's not just going to be those cards there. There's going to be a few other cards and some special cards as well that I haven't had a chance to pro yet. So what I would recommend is, I did go into the Fusion Chamber yesterday and saw that some of them are still available in the Fusions. So I'm desperate, and I've got them as singles. Oh, I've already had Victoria. Again, phraseology not quite right, but I have already had Victoria. Let's see if I get a perps. No, don't get a perps. You need the purples to do the these old boys, these old fusions, and I'm sadly lacking on that front, as you can see. So yeah, it really is a time of you've got to go through that list of people. There's some big names in there, not just the little names, some big names, and some old favourites like Bo Dallas in his various forms. Rowan and people. So there's cards here. I think was Rowan one of the backstage ones, wasn't he? Anyway, look, if you want to fill out your catalogue, there's going to be a lot of chasing to be done there. Let's go and get my league rewards. Also, I'm going to have a look at the shinies and the foils. What do you call them? Shinies? Foils? They call them foils, shinies. That's another issue that's cropped up that's beginning to bug me. Now, what am I doing in here? I didn't want to go in there, did I? What was I going to do? I was going to go to my messages, or like campaign rewards. Oh, what do you keep pressing that for? Idiot! Sometimes it does get a bit, gets a bit much. Rabbiting away, trying to play this and talk to you at the same time. But I still do it, because I enjoy it, and I do love receiving your comments and hearing what you guys have been up to. And as one of your favourite stars, been kicked out unceremoniously out of WWE. That's a lot of people have gone. It's a long, long list of people. Anyway, look, Nia Jax is what I'm hoping for. We'll see what, if anything, I get from these. I think it's hard to tell these days with these packs because they kind of changed the look of them, but I think the pack in which she or R-Truth may be in is the bottom pack, or should be in. There should be one of each of them, shouldn't there? Well, it could be this pack. There's a WrestleMania. What have we got here? Come on! It's what I wanted. I was just wondering whether, because she's a right blue arrow, I was wondering whether I might need her for round 84. Okay. Well, I'm happy with that. I've got what I wanted. I've got my pro. Let's just go and have a look and see what we've got in here. See if there's anything worthwhile. Doesn't look like it. No. Okay. There's Lola in there just as an ember card. Right. Okay. Right. I'm not going to bother doing any proing. I'm just going to go to the card binder. Oh, it's everything's... Always seems to me when I go in the card binder, when I'm talking to you guys, it's changed things from the order it should be in. So it's going to go back in. That hasn't right. Okay. I'm going to snap out. I'm going to snap back in again. And here I am, straight back where I said I'd be. Are you still there? I hope you are. Right, got these rarities to collect, and or rarity draft picks to collect. And then I'm going to go back to the binder and show you what I was going to show you. As I say, I don't know why it sometimes changes the order of things and leaves everything as a 0. We're not going to get anything from this, are we? This is a pretty dire bunch. Ah, there we go. Test it. Tease it, and it comes back here. El Grande Americano. Again, I don't think I've got him pro'd. I think I've got him 2 pro. I won't collect those because you don't want to bother seeing me plough through all of those, do you? Let's have a look. Yeah, see, I haven't pro'd him either. Oh, work to be done. Cards to be filled. Let's just dust her off. Let's go back to the binder then. I was going to look at, obviously I've got Lola to bring in at some stage. What which would put I mean, these are the limited edition cards generally that you've had to play for that I have at the front, and then I go into the foil cards, and that would put her, what's she, 1,090 something. Put her in front of John Cena, but a 14th highest number out of the cards that I've got. So as you can see, some nice limited edition cards. Haven't got all the ones, the People's Champion cards and things, where it used to be limited edition right at the start. I burned those off long before days of being able to put things in a binder, and I really wish I hadn't. But it's done now. Nothing I can do about it. Foils. Now then, foils. Limited edition foils. They were fun to begin with, weren't they? When I pulled Eddie Guerrero, number 6 Eddie Guerrero, I was ecstatic. That is a superb, nice looking card, fantastic looking foil, lovely number. And then, obviously before him, there was Phoenix, an 89. Thought that's not bad. We'll come on to Phoenix though, because it became quite clear that limited edition, I should really have had a few beers before this so I could just slow my way through it, is perhaps not so limited when you start pulling more and more of them and the numbers get bigger and bigger. Now, the Phoenix ones, for some reason, were just dropping out like confetti, whereas Cody Rhodes was really tough to get. So even though that's a fairly lowish number, I was delighted to get that. I really wanted that card. But then you go on, it's like, these are limited edition, yeah? Okay. So we're in the 5,000s. There's a lot more, as you can see, these rewind and static cards have bumped things up. Taker, 15,000, okay. Define limited edition, just how limited are we going to get here? Well, the latest from the freebies, from the free packs, the Great Muta, 95,015. Which is bad enough. I was happy when I pulled that one from the free pack. These are all from the free packs. I then pulled that one. I then pulled that one, 123,000. I then pulled that one, 145,000 yesterday. It's like the concept of limited edition is kind of flown out the window, hasn't it? That's not limited edition. That's mass production, and there's so many now, those static and rewind cards that are in foil editions. I can see there's going to be a day when you can get 2 versions of every card. There's going to be the standard edition and the foil edition, which is just going to make this even more of a slugfest when it comes to trying to get cards. Anyway, what else can we play? Deal of Destiny. God, I tried doing a Deal of Destiny with you guys the other day, and it just screwed me on every turn, didn't it? I think there was like a 10 and I said lower and it was 12. And then I had a 3 and I said higher and it was a 2 or a 1. But having said that, and I do have to hold my hands up here and bow down to SuperCard for being generous, because I did get a Brock Lesnar and I only got up to the second row. So look, 5. Here we go. This is 6. I'd only got up to the middle of the second row, so I'd only got 2 packs to open, and he was lurking in the second pack. So I do have, I'm going to go higher. Oh, you just scrape in when it's level, don't you? So that's 6. What do we reckon, higher or lower? Let's do higher again. 1. Okay, I'm going to refresh it once, and that's it. Yes, I'm doing it once. Yes, okay, purchase successful. Right, 1. I think we've got to be pretty safe in saying it's going to be higher, aren't we? Tag team on a 4. I mean, you can look and see which cards have gone. Oh, I went higher then, by the way. I think you probably guessed it. You can look at the Destiny deck to the right there, and it will tell you what cards have gone. But come on, there's so many cards. Lower, obviously, from a 12 to 9. See how far we get. You just never know, do you? You just never know. Every now and again I will stick a higher on a fairly high number. I'll stick with lower though. It's on 9 and it's 10. Whoop! Okay, I'm not continuing with that. We'll just claim an exit. It's 2 rows, just the 1 pack, and diddly squat of excitement in there. Okay, I think I can do a bit of casing the joint while we're at it. Crack the case. Does anyone actually bother buying any packs here? I mean, it's a bit of fun. isn't it? It's just a bit of fun to have a go at this. I'm just like to stick some random numbers down to begin with. There's no system to this at all. Just as well, as you can see. All right, we'll do 6, 9, 5, 2. See how we get on with that. Okay. So we've got some double-ins. Let's do 6996, shall we? 6, 9, right. 9. I'm hoping it's not 3 numbers of 1. Let's give that a go. Well, a bit of a fluke, wasn't it? But it worked. Yeah, I mean, there's no special cards. A bunch of statics. No special cards available here, is there? And to actually get yourself up to, how much is it? 35. To get yourself to 35, you would actually need to buy some packs, wouldn't you? Because you're not. It makes sense. Even if you're on a 31-day month, you're not going to get 35 correct guesses unless you bought some. It's only a bonus chance for WrestleMania. What kind of a lunatic you got to be to spend money on that? That's a nonsense. Yeah, store. Immortals. Immortals, have you done it? Have you gone in for it? Have you risked it? Are you using it? Are you enjoying it? What kind of fun are you getting out of it? Don't know. It's still big, isn't it? I mean, the thing with Immortals for me is, where does it stop? Where does it stop? It's basically blowing any free-to-play player. It is kicking out the water now. They've got no chance of they're coming up against anyone who's got an Immortals card. And has probably got most of the special event limited edition cards anyway. Does anyone play King of the Ring anymore? Again, one of my big bugbears really with SuperCard these days is in the early days, the early seasons, you really had to scrap through King of the Ring to try and get yourself some top rarity cards as rewards. And it meant something. It meant something to have a card, just a standard card from the tier meant something. There wasn't like a multitude of special edition or limited edition cards. And now they come out every week. Every week there's like, here's a new set of cards you can get, new special edition. Backstage is absolutely packed with them. And Immortals on top. Oh, it's a step too far, isn't it, people? It's a step too far. I think that's it from me. I'm going to go away now. I want to power up my Lola. Let's a little look at Lola. Just make sure she's safe there. And the WrestleMania cards. Let's do trainable. She should pop up fairly swiftly if we do that. There she is. Happy with that. And Nia as well. Got myself a Nia Jax Pro. Just happy days. Yeah, let me know, peeps. Let me know down below whether you're going to bother with Immortals or not. I'm still getting a general vibe from people that it's a no-go. The price is just way over the top. It does look as if they're slightly reducing the price because, of course, we're near the end of this rarity. So if these cards only last you for the life of a season, they're not going to be much use to you as we approach the end of summer. So it's going to be interesting to see just what the take-up is and what the future of Immortals could be. I mean, if it's here to stay, it's here to stay. There's nothing we can do about it, except for moan like hell, which I'm quite good at doing. I don't know if you've noticed, I do like a bit of a rant now and again. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. Until I see you next time, you stay cool.
People say to me all the time, "Hey Johnny Wrestling, what does it take to become a winner?" Those people, I say, try watching BadLadDad's latest video. He'll show you just what it takes to become a WWE SuperCard champion.